I want to improve my paddle for 2025. I want to get better results in tournaments, and I also want to learn more about the game. So this week I played 3 intense matches as well as a Vibora training session. Before we get into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. Only a small percentage of you watching right now are actually subscribed, and it makes a massive difference. But let's get started. So match number 1 was with Ethan Barlow, who's a top player in the UK. He was showing us around a new club in Bermondsey. Cameron Dollymore, who is also a top player, was there. I lost a tourney to him last year. And then Kevin Chan, who is a top ranked player in Sweden. Him and Ethan were practicing together as they had a tournament later that week together. And this was the last set in the match. We won the first set 6-2, lost the second 6-2, and this was the decider. Obviously you can see I'm on the left side, which is not ideal because I'm moving to the right side, but because Cam is left-handed, we have to play this way as it's the best formation. And I always find it really hard to play against Ethan. He plays with a lot of variety, very aggressive, a lot of spin on his shot, so I find it awkward, and I feel that I have to play perfectly against him. You can see early on there with the attacking smash volley. I play a nice Chiquita here, mostly from my practice on the right side, and Kevin gives me an easy ball that I can attack down the middle. One thing I really liked about Kevin's play was his smash. He would play it fast, flat and cross court, and whenever Cam was stuck at the back of the court. Gave us no time to react and was more effective than when he went straight down my line. As you saw earlier, I could run forward and pop it out. I kind of tried to play as a traditional right-sided player on the left side and let Cam take the higher balls and be dominant. It was hard sometimes knowing whose ball was who, but in this rally we did really well to keep them in the back of the court, and then I play some nice disguise on my Bajada. Now, controversial point here. I really want to hear your guys' opinion on this one as I'm still not sure myself. Cam with the drop shot, Ethan with a great get and then a block. Kevin follows up and plays some nice volleys to push the net position, and then you can see he misses the backhand. The question is, whose ball was it?
It was quite good. I would say it's good on his highest spot. It's a stretch, but it's tough.
I can honestly see both sides of it. Kevin is doing really well. He's close to the net. He sets up the points, so it's very hard for him not to hit the next ball. However, if you see where Ethan is, it's perfect for his forehand. He ideally should be just a tiny bit closer. I'm going to back Ethan here because I think if Kevin leaves it, then Ethan wins the point. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Ethan with some beautiful defence in this point here, making it look really easy to defend my Viboras, and a lovely passing backhand down the middle, and then I just flick the ball and lose all control. Ethan was really on form in this game. I think he was one of the few that just kept grinding all over the Christmas period. He reads this smash very well and then plays the backhand pop out. Holy shit, what amazing defence and blocks from Kevin in this point. Unfortunately for him, it's actually not the best part, as Cam plays a perfect drop shot out the door. Throughout the game, there were just these random bits of quality slowly starting to come back. Now, let's see how good your intuition is here. I want you to guess what happens next in this point. Ethan rushes the net really well here after the lob, then blocks my Vibora. I give him an easy ball, and let's stop the video. The correct answer was drop shot, by the way, so well done if you got that right. We were approaching the end of the game here, and me and Cam found ourselves with a comfortable lead. Ethan with another great smash after a miss hit of my volley. I think I just felt a bit rusty in general. Timing was a bit out as well. Was not as sharp in this match here, even in the third set. We still all had some good rallies, but they're a bit messy, as you can see. Like, none of us are that buzzing when we win, because we know that what we did was not that great, even though we got the point. And at match point here on Cam's serve, I felt fairly comfortable that we were going to go and get it. We managed to get the win after a mistake from Ethan's return. Try not to judge anyone's game here too much, as it was quite a casual one. Everyone just getting back into the swing of things and me realising what I need to focus on. Alright, so after my training match yesterday, I felt that the Vibras need more work. In my last video, I did a video with Hugo Cases training the Vibras, and that was when they were at their best, but I had a couple of weeks off over the Christmas period, so I need to get them back up to how they were then. It's that one there, get around it. This is where I'm really lucky that I get to do these baskets. It's really helping building up my confidence and practice new techniques. So in this training session, me and Stan did some cross court, we did forehand and backhand volley, and I'm showing you now training the Vibora. I was focused on trying to come round the ball and generate that power by throwing the racket from behind my head to get tons of side spin. It's nice as there's no risk of missing, you can try different things. I'm trying to like get round it more.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing.
Stan was also showing his support by whispering into the microphone, threatening messages.
You and I know you're listening to this, and if you are, I'm coming for you, bitch.
So by Wednesday of this week, I was already feeling a lot better. I felt sharper and more confident in my shots, just having that intense match, but mostly the training session just to hit 40 or 50 balls in a row, hit a load of Viboras in a row to get that confidence back up. When I went into this next game, I felt like how I did just before Christmas time. So Wednesday's match was against Aston and Stuart. Aston is a strong UK player. He's tall, he's got a big smash, he plays very aggressive on the left side. He transitioned from a tennis background and has transitioned really well in the last few months. Stuart, who is very new to paddle, but fast improving. He does a lot of training with Aston to improve his game. It was nice for me and Stan to play together again. We are working on Stan to be a tiny bit more dominant on the overheads because we both felt that I was taking a little too much. I ideally want Stan to be more aggressive, especially with a flat smash down the line, and me just stick to a fast cross Vibora if I have one. Aston's Vibora is so good. He rips the ball so fast into the corner effortlessly. I got a little bit bored on the right side in this match, and in this clip I thought I'll move in closer in the net and try and pop it out. Got instantly humbled. It was a bit of a tough dynamic for me on the right side, lots of Stan versus Aston cross court, which was tough for me to stay focused throughout. And Stuart, if he felt under pressure, he could just go to Stan, who would then start battling Aston again. So it was one of them games, which is the only part of the right side that I don't love, when you're just sort of constantly watching those cross court rallies and the ball just sort of flies at you quick. I only filmed the last few games of this entire match that we played, but hopefully you can see that my Vibora does look better. Chiquita and ground strokes are also more accurate now as I start to get rid of that rust that I had on Monday. So overall from that Wednesday game, it was all right, but still wasn't really getting that feeling. I felt a little bit bored on that right-hand side, but I think it was just the dynamic of that game. But Thursday is the big one. This is a game at the Heron Paddle Club with two Team GB players, Louis Harris and Frankie Langen. I've seen you both just kind of gas yourself up. You say all like your achievements.
It's not many. Not many, to be honest. Hello, I'm Louis Harris. I'm GB number 3 and I'm sponsored by Knox. I usually play on the left, that's my favourite side. However, I also sometimes play on the right, and my favourite shot would be the overhead, the smash.
Hi, I'm Frankie. I'm GB number 5 and I'm sponsored by Ball Paddle. I play on the right, but sometimes play on the left, and my favourite shot would be a smash.
So both lads loving the big smash. Me and Stan decided to play me and Louis together first against Frankie and Stan. We figured this would make the game close. However, as we began, there were a few issues. First of all, it was like the coldest day of the year in England. It was like -2 or -3 Celsius. Secondly, the court was dry apart from one end where it's a bit sunny, where it was basically an ice rink. I still went all out for it, wanting to make the most of it in the game. Potentially the qualities of the rally might be a little bit lower because of these conditions, and it's fair enough the GB lads not wanting to injure themselves over a YouTube video. So my serve now, Frankie with a deep lob, allowing him and Stan to take the net position. Stan with a great volley, Louis returns, giving Frankie the ball to smash, and I run forward and just get there. Frankie with a good dig out in the wet conditions, but I can pop it out with my backhand. Yeah, when I was in the corner here, I was just trying not to fall over. Even with a slip, I was just trying to get that ball back. I really enjoyed playing on the right side in this game because I got the ball a lot. Naturally, as my partner is one of the best in the country, the ball will come my way more, which was nice as I could really play my game on the right side. I love playing the Vibora's cross and then my forehand volley down the middle. Man, it was really frustrating on the right. Like, I know I can defend better than this. I just didn't want to move my feet too much in the wet. You can still see from an attacking perspective though how it's great play from Stan and Frankie working on just one player and then waiting for that easy ball to smash. Frankie was showing a lot how good that smash down the line is. I always recommend to players intermediate level, if you want to practice your smash, go flat down the line as it's still effective in the winter and you can improve your technique by doing that. So this here was set point in the first to me and Louis. Stan plays that slow bandeja, which is perfect for these wet and cold conditions. Louis digs it out, I can cover, and then we get super lucky with the let and the slip from Stan. So set 2 begins, and similar to the first, the general pattern would be a fast serve, strong volleys deep, and then waiting for the easy high ball to smash down the line or cross. Both Frankie and Louis mentioned at the start that the favourite shot was the smash, and in the summer conditions I've seen them play it and it is huge. Still big now in -3, so you can only imagine what it's like in the hotter conditions. We were trying to move in as early as possible on the slippy side, so an instant Chiquita was ideal, good practice as well. We move in, however Stan plays a beautiful disguised ground stroke past Louis. I played good in this game overall. I felt my performance was improving each day that I played this week, and despite the conditions I was getting a lot back on the forehand side. Forcing Frankie and Stan into mistakes certainly helps when I get the ball a lot, because then I can get into a really good rhythm, confidence grows and I move more. I don't get bored on that right side. Massive point here at 4-4 in game. Stan with a brilliant return past Louis, and then everyone attempts to win the point with a smash. However, the ball was just not flying today. You probably didn't even notice Stan absolutely stacking it in the middle of that rally. Those points gave us a huge advantage as we went 5-4 up and now had a chance to break and take the second set. My confidence was high and I knew that with any smash I was able to run forward and I would be able to kill it. So me and Louis took the second set and we only had about 10 minutes left, so we decided that me and Stan would go together and try and take the GB guys on. And I thought here we actually have a chance to win this because we only have 10 minutes. So we just rack up a couple early games while they're on the slippy side, we would run out of time and we'd be ahead. And also I was playing with super high confidence because I played well in the games before. Stan was on his more favoured side as well, and I always believe that bad conditions favour the worst player because it becomes much more of a scrappy game like this and we can get ugly points from it. So now, trying to break Frankie's serve, and it's really crucial that you get the first return right to give yourself a chance in the point. I don't do that here and get punished. You can see the difference instantly with Stan's low Chiquita return. It gives us a chance in the point and stops them from just serve and then easy smash. Eventually in this rally, by getting the lob over them, and then your confidence grows in the point as you're going up in the point. We do everything right here to move the lads around. I play a Vibora to the corner, moving Frankie round onto his backhand, get the easy volley, but unfortunately miss. I was really angry about this one because I knew that was a big point and we did everything right to earn it. So you might be thinking, surely these guys should be destroying you as they're the best players in the country. And yes, on a normal day they would be. The only reason why it's close right now is because the conditions are really bad. They didn't want to put too much effort and risk getting injured or falling over. And like I said earlier, the conditions favoured our play because the element of the smash was kind of removed because of how cold and damp it was. We said we would film another one properly in an indoor club, a bit like I've done before, so you can really see their quality. However, just for a training match, it's still brilliant practice for me and Stan.
Yeah, let's do it. Going down. Yeah, go on.
So at 2-2, I offered them golden game on my serve while they were at the slippy end. Not really sure how I've managed to get them to agree to that, but anyway, we play super aggressive at the net and take advantage of them not wanting to pull a hamstring. I actually feel a bit bad now. I feel like I've absolutely scammed them here, just sent them to the slippy end on golden game while it's being filmed for my YouTube. And this was essentially match point, and Frankie hits the net on the Chiquita, giving me and Stan a 3-2 win. So overall, I really felt my performance was getting better and better with each game. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe. It massively helps me, and I'll see you in the next video.